Plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 67 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. You talk about explosion plays. There's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up the touchdown on the opening drive.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly. And that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Again, Ryan. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there.
Get up! Gun! Go! 11!
4th down. Here's Ryan. And that is going to be incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Earlier, Charles, we were mentioning about how Green Bay missed the playoffs this last year. You know, they had made the playoffs 8 straight years, 2000. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 51 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
All right, YouTube. We spotted him 14 points, and this is how you keep calm and you come back.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit.
Good getting rid of. Good getting rid of it.
Incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And he's got Sanu. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And give him a gain of 37.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
His throw caught right around the 6.
Great pass.
And he gets it all the way down inside
He's seen
the 10
enough.
and mark him at the 5. 23
He's
yards
seen
on
enough.
the play. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They come up in an offset eye. They'll run here with Freeman.
Untouched.
He will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons draw a bit closer.
What, boy? Boy, quit lying.
No, he really did. No, Mama, come here.
She ain't got to
Now
come
here's
in.
Bryant to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was very easy last time.
Are you serious?
They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Let's go!
Once again,
Do you do? Let's go.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. A dump underneath to Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
You ugly.
Working from the gun. Rodgers.
That
And
is
incomplete.
Oh my
The
God.
ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
What you gonna do?
It's easy to
What
say
you
when
gonna
you
do?
review this and the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into
Oh,
the
now your
equation.
connection
And
fucking
that's
up,
why
huh?
it got knocked away
Really?
there.
Daddy.
What?
I'm finna make 2 hot dogs for my lunch. Okay? Yes. Mama said make some.
No, you ain't making no hot dogs for overnight.
No, you can. You, Mama said. I need it for lunch and if I don't have a lunch, I'm hanging it. So I'm gonna make it. Daddy, I'm making it.
I'm two. On one day on my third, I was too broke, now I'm too rich. Made 100K on my third shift from a boy, so boy, I'm a gangster. And you a boy? Man, we been getting money for a long time. We was out here hungry for a long time. I'll never. All you rappers looking like a lunch.
Well, we had the guy quit on us one time before. Quit playing with me, man. If I said I ain't gonna do it, I ain't gonna do it. What? Well, when I get ready to. When I get ready to. Now go put it up. That's so. Man, that's so gay.
On the couch with my shoe up, and we was getting that record label money before they knew us. We were blowing your budget in the club. With your dog, falling your ball hog, and get your whole crew up. Right now, I got you. Right now, nothing. Need a Uber. Right now,
Oh, now you want your water. Oh, now you want your water, Caleb.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 20.
You getting swept for sure now. 2-1 my way. This nigga crazy, son. Black folk take anything. That's what's wrong with us nowadays. Take anything the man give us.
34-yard line.
You finna get exposed for real, like for real. You finna get exposed, bro.
That's fine. Yeah. You reset. Hey, easy.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Takes it to
You finna get exposed, bro.
just a 1-yard gain.
Straight up, bro.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down.
Don't quit.
Played, I must say.
Yeah,
Don't you fucking quit.
1 yard, there was no room to run.
Hey, 88.
Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams.
Okay, cool.
Stay on his feet
Play around
past
first.
the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard. On third down, here's Williams. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big gainer there on third and 1. 49 yards on the ground. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And he'll take this one inside the 10.
What you doing with your cornbread
here?
here?
A gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0.
Oh, and we're back.
The kickoff unit is out on the field.
It was just like it was 14-7 last game, so we evened it up.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Oh, now he bowls him over. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Freeman. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Got a man.
Oh, you failed?
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in this 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run into big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams.
Taking go.
Much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yep. Got a man open. It's Adams.
Damn.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Damn, Adams.
Devontae Adams, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. So out come the Falcons now. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They go play action here on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
2nd and 10 now, Ryan. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete there. A nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Now it's Ryan. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Touchdown, Falcons. Mohamed Sanu, 75 yards. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
All right.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yep.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Rodgers gonna throw. Looking deep for Adams.
Y'all ain't gonna pick the ball up?
Got hit. Ball pops
For
out,
real?
incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got one touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Packers on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to let this one go deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, they usually let you to call it.
With a pick, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Ryan on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Ryan, they'll set up the screen for Freeman. And take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman, 26 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, twisting away. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 20. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Now Rodgers. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Well, man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. And the hit jarred loose.
We'll go deep.
It's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now Rodgers.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
A big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. Throwing now is Rodgers. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Brooks
there we go.
Reed.
There we go, Brooks.
There to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Damn.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to launch this thing way down into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, you gotta
let's go dot some shit.
Compartmentalize whatever you
Who that crowd got stale?
move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Despite a little sizzle on the move, he's still tackled shy of the 20. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons.
Fucking around.
Devontae Freeman, 82 yards. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Trevor Davis now to return. He's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I think who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Smart. Okay.
As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, Rodgers. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 rush. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Where you at?
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Hey, South! Hey, 25!
Here's Ryan. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Nick Perry in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they're going deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Steps away to his left. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And Jones has it over the middle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends. Because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 20.
You used to me running the rock, huh?
At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. Now Ryan.
Someone's been having a good game so far.
Damn, fit it. All right.
They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
I know exactly why he tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all set.
I mean, if you're going to play pass.
Nice carry there of 15 yards.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive.
Really, dog? Really?
The defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
We talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him.
Run that route, boy.
Continue to move on.
Good.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Guys unable to come through there on 4th down.
I had it.
D comes up with a big stop. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Here's Rodgers to throw. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And down he'll go at the 25. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there, getting him the first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
The interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Rodgers. To throw again. He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brooks Reed in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
We've been waiting on it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old
We've been waiting on that, son.
when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. He's got a man, complete. A gain of 32 that time.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
21. 12.
On first down, Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Freeman again. Slipped one
Damn,
tackle,
damn, Julio, what you?
he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell him, instead of getting this.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down. Rodgers now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like he said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. And oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Buying time to his left. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Ryan wants to throw it. The left side completion to Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 more there and another 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Here's Ryan. Incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. As they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things.
I got you all, folks.
There's room to roam.
Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2nd and goal from the 1.
20.
He's going to get it running right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now the Packers going to take another timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? To throw is Ryan. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
There you go. Go find your other water.
Bryant now, after hitting the field goal, gets set to kick this one away. Returnable here for Davis. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now the Packers get set to go. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road.